Sola malungil ko singal mergi drogo yes Putoro mi ala sengal ke ngal lu angar ngal lu elang angara hospital di ngarang lungu Olkeriil sola take the show Omakkai and Grandpa and Irene will take place the lu show tonight. Okay, so you guys wanna do a prayer? He's good. Why don't you open our show Omakkai with a short prayer? Okay, so let's pray.
God is good, God is great. Let us think and forward food by his hands, you always fed. Thank you for your daily bread. And thank you for all the blessings that you've given us and the opportunities that you've given me, Irene, Grandpa Diaz, Mimi, and Titaling. Thank you for all these things that you've given us. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to speak in English because the host of the show, Omakkai, he doesn't speak Palawan, but he's learning. Okay, it is an honor to have everybody on board tonight. We're going to learn something from Omakkai that he knows a lot of things that I don't know. I'm learning a lot from him. Okay, because I've never been was a child like him that is in this new fast-moving world. We have a cyber technology, which is making things so fast. Yeah, you agree? Yeah. So I'm gonna ask now. If you want, before I forget, if you want to call to ask question or render your opinion, you can call us at 488-4848, and we put you on the air. Okay. So good evening to everybody and everybody around the world. Thank you so much for tuning in and watch this show. We gonna try to listen to everything Omakkai and Irene I'm gonna just in the background, I operate the switching, and Omakkai and Irene will be our host for tonight's show. Okay, so for that, I'm gonna give a mic to the host of the show, Mr. Omakkai. Irene Diaz, right?
Yep, you got it right.
I got it right.
So before I talk, I want to say Ungil Kebesangay. Am I saying that right?
Yes, you did.
And Sula.
Okay.
All right.
Before we start that show.
Okay, so the mic is on you, so start the show. First, why don't you recognize your grandma, grandpa, your mother and father in Masuro? They're watching now.
Yeah, I can see them on TV right now. They're just eating that popcorn, looking at me. What are you gonna say? Trying to predict the future.
Yeah. Okay. So you may start. And we're going to talk about everything about school, businesses, climate change, if you want, because I know you know about the climate change.
A little.
Okay. So we'll talk about anything you want to talk about. Okay.
I don't know what to start with first, but I remember just a couple of minutes ago about what is it? Head Start.
Yeah.
And I want to ask about that. Do you know any of that, Irene?
About the Head Start program here in Palau? Yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah, we do have a Head Start program.
Definitely.
Yeah, so ask Irene, what do you think about the Head Start? Should we, stop it, or it's a good program, or what?
I don't even know what it is. So, can you explain it?
Thank you, Omakkai. First of all, it is such a pleasure to meet you. I was watching the last couple of shows that you were hosting with your grandpa Diaz, and I was really impressed. I must say, there were a couple of things also that stuck in my head that you said about school and play, and about you're so wise for your age. So I'm really honored and to be with you and your grandpa on this show, and I look forward to discussing more. So
what about the phone?
The phone?
Yeah. What about when you talked about when kids should not have phones?
I thought your answer was brilliant. I was actually surprised. I thought, wow, this kid reads a lot and he knows the difference between, needs and wants when it comes to the use of a cell phone and having phones. I thought that was brilliant. And I really was thinking, I wish every kid would listen to this show and watch and hear from you, so they can be inspired
True.
and to follow your example. And so, talk about Head Start. That's a good start to our show, don't you think, Grandpa Diaz? We're Head Start.
Yeah.
You know, your grandson, I must say, he's really intelligent. He could be really, I can already see ahead.
Yeah. Do you have such a program, Head Start, in Majuro, where you come from?
We only have school.
Oh.
Public school, private school. That's all.
Okay. And you're going to private school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you're saying now is that when you go back, your auntie is president of the Marshall Islands.
That is true.
And she
Why
can
don't
do
you bring it
something
up to her attention?
about it. Yeah,
Head
Head Start.
There should be for like younger people, like on the age of 1 and 2.
It is a
Yeah.
kindergarten program.
Yeah, it's like giving them that boost up to get into first grade earlier than should be expected, and that would make the applications for college better because you got a boost up already.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I never went to Head Start
What?
because I think in those days we didn't have it.
I didn't go to
Yeah.
Head Start.
But my daughter went to Head Start.
I went to Boy Scout.
Yeah, and I was running around on a farm. Yeah, but Head Start in Palau is a program that is a federal program, which means the U.S. gives funds that program for Palau, and it's usually from 3 years old to 5 before they start school. So it's like a kindergarten program
Before school?
before first grade.
Okay.
And what's really cool about it is, from what I remember when my daughter went to Head Start, it was helping her to speak Palauan as well because they were teaching things in English and Palauan.
Right.
Maybe
Colors.
Huh?
Maybe I should go there. I can just act like I'm 5.
You can, but I don't think your parents going to allow you to stay here and go to Head Start. What you can do, talk to your auntie.
Yeah,
Goo
to start
gaga.
the program.
Talk to
in
your
Marshall.
auntie. Listen, Head Start program is very important for us children. Going to learn basic. Mainly, when my daughter Kiana she went to Head Start, and I was very happy to see that program take off. First they were looking for facility. PCA came up with a program and no facilities, so they went to Ngarmit and built one, and then Madalai, I think, is another one,
Yeah.
and they were taking children from Madalai and Muse and Ngarmit, I think, to Madalai Head Start, and Ngarmit is anyway, they had it so spread all over Koror, but the children from Babadab area,
Yeah.
and outlying states like Peleliu and other and Gar, they didn't have that many children, and I don't think they were able to jumpstart their program. But according to what Omakkai is saying, is that Head Start is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you think it is very important, when you go back, talk to President Heine. Okay.
We have one right here in our neighborhood in Ngarmit.
Yeah.
I went to donate some of my daughter's books when she was your age, like a little child books, children's books, 3 weeks ago. And they do have a good program where the young kids, because their parents work, they bring them to Head Start and then they go to work. And what I found to be also very cool about Head Start is they learn social skills. Like I can see that you're already way ahead. Because, social skills are really important, how they get along with other kids.
I do more social skills than do learning skills.
That's very good, yeah.
Yeah. Irene is my good friend. We live here in Ngarmit. Her house is right down there. And
we're neighbors.
We're very active member of the community. We see we come up with a project, and then we talk about it, and we donate money. And
we share.
So she's very active member of the community. Yeah. So in your area, I think if you talk to Mr. Opatang, maybe he knows somebody that can start this program in Majuro, yeah?
Yeah.
And don't deprive a child, when it comes to education,
Yeah.
and I feel like, we adults don't take it seriously, but Head Start is very important. Same thing with climate change. Uh, and they learn it in school, and then these are the future leaders of this country. So let's help them to start the program. Let's talk to our friends in Majuro and have them start their program, because Omakkai thinks that it is very important to have a Head Start, yeah?
We'll support you from here. Yay!
I can see why you guys are friends, really good friends.
Yeah. And I think your papa is watching now, and your mommy, so we can also ask them to ask the president if they can start the program, Head Start program in Majuro.
Before I get there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So now Head Start is finished, right? Now, what's the next topic?
Before I do that, I just want to say one thing. I am not yawning this show. I was about to yawn, but I covered my mouth. I am not yawning this show. If you guys are gonna think that, so I just want to get that out of the way. I'm not yawning. No.
Yeah.
You can't let that
And
happen.
plus, you have an excuse because Marshall and Palau have a different time zone, so jet lag. When you first came here, the first 3 days, you had a hard time going to sleep and get up, but you normalized everything now, so you wake up at 6 o'clock with me, and then we go out, then we learn something like, just something around the house, maintenance, and all of these things in here. I want to teach him, but he's going to be here until mid-July, and he'll be gone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Did you go fishing yet?
Yeah.
Better don't tell.
Ooh.
Okay, he's the champion. We went fishing and he beat me. Man, he beat me, He got 5 fish and I got nothing. Yeah. So, what do you think about Palau?
I like it. I like that. That's one word to describe it. That's like one big word to describe it. One word I wanted to describe Marshall Islands as, but really can't.
What about people? Are they friendly?
Yeah.
I heard that you made some friends today. Every day make new friends.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. I want to shout out to LSL, Joy, and Judah.
And Warang.
Oh yeah, and Warang.
You went to Warang today?
Yeah, at the mall.
Yeah. Warang is a daughter of Moses Uludong. Yeah, publisher of Tiabela.
Granddaughter, I think.
Granddaughter, yeah. Granddaughter, that's right. So, go ahead. I already take over the show. I'm supposed to be a switcher, and now I'm talking a lot,
Yeah.
Hey, you're the original host of the show, so I can't complain. You usually do this on the 9 to 5, so.
Yeah.
Well, it's my first time meeting you, so can you tell me a little bit about yourself? I know that you're really smart, I can tell. I just watching the other shows with your grandpa, but I want to know a little bit more, like, do you go to school, what grade you are, did you skip any grades? I think you did, because you're really smart.
Yeah, I kind of skipped first and second grade, because I didn't finish first. I was, like, in the middle of the school year, and then I went. And then I only got a month in second grade.
Yeah.
It was really hard that month. Like, I kept, like, not, like, really doing good on my test. I was only, like, maybe a 67% on my English test. But once I got into it really good, 100%, A+, you're done.
Whoa, I love his honesty. I wish everyone were like him.
Yeah.
They're just, they acknowledge, I was not really good, but then I studied hard, and then A+.
I give a lot of credits to...
I'm so proud of you.
I give a lot of credit to his mom. His mom is a master's degree holder out of the University of Hawaii, and she's a career diplomat.
Hey, don't forget my dad. He's also.
That's about you.
Can't forget about your own son.
Yeah.
Don't put your own son first.
Yeah, okay.
Put the wife first.
Okay, I'm going to say
He's being a
something.
gentleman.
I'm going to say something about your dad. Don't worry.
Or else
okay?
he's in trouble with him.
Yeah. They're both, and his dad, he's right. His dad is also holding a master's degree on University of Hawaii, and this is a product of their relationship. You know, they when I listened to him a couple of weeks ago, I was staying at their house in Majuro, and the way they don't baby talk.
Yeah, I can tell.
They don't baby talk. They talk to him like grown ups.
Yeah.
He's 90 years old, but when he talks, he's somewhere up at 19, 20 years old, And he's very knowledgeable because his parents speak to him in the right way.
Yeah, not baby talk.
Right, baby talk like, you come here, mama. No.
That's what
Come here
forget
and eat.
that.
Don't baby talk, So when you grow up and have a family, don't baby talk your children.
Yeah.
They don't even baby talk at you sometimes. They're like, come here, mom, eat, or you're not eating at all. and then he's just on the table standing watching TV.
Yeah.
So what grade are you?
I'm currently in 5th grade.
5th grade.
5th grade. Yeah.
Wow.
I can't believe next year I'm gonna go to middle school. And then after middle school, I'm going to high school. Speaking of high school,
Which high school?
you had to bring that up. I think I'm probably going to check for Xavier High School.
Xavier High. Wow, I know quite a few people in Palau who went to Xavier High.
We look at it this way. I agree with his mom. His mom wants him is only maybe about 3-4 hours flight.
Oh, direct flight.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
good.
because it takes about 2 hours to Ponape and another 2 hours to Chuk. So we're talking about 4 to 5 hours flight. And you're going to be near to your parents. Your grandma needs you there. Okay, and also your mommy and papa, they want to spend most, because once you've grown up and go to college, that's it.
Yeah.
You're gone, So they want you to be near to their home, so they can see you every, holidays, Christmas, New Year, and stuff like that. Be close by, so you can fly over with no problem.
I don't know if your grandpa Diaz have told you a little about people we know from who went to Chuk High School, to Xavier High School in Chuk. They were people in Palau who went to that high school were part of nation building. Apparently, it's a very good school. So they graduated from there. When they came home after schooling, they were a huge part in building the nation of Palau to become an independent country.
Yeah, Mimi was saying that people that come out of Xavier don't become like really businessmen, they become leaders.
Yeah.
Like leaders.
Most of them are politicians.
Leaders.
Yeah, you were.
Leaders, yeah.
He was too.
Yeah, you retired a long time ago.
I'll be honest with you. I dropped out of 9th grade.
But look at where you are now.
Because my work ethics.
Yeah, your grandpa Diaz is a true entrepreneur. Do you know what an entrepreneur is?
Not a clue.
Oh, good. Maybe you can give me a chance to explain it a little bit, because your last show, I heard something you said to your grandpa. He was talking to you about school. And you said, well, school is good. Yeah, you work hard in school, but you also have to have fun.
That's true.
Well, that's what an entrepreneur does. An entrepreneur is not a general businessman. An entrepreneur has, first of all, a work ethic. And secondly, an entrepreneur knows exactly what their heart desires, what their passion is. They want to do the kind of work that they love. So not only work hard, but also have fun.
Fishermen.
So Grandpa Diaz is having fun. Like right now we're having fun.
Yeah.
He's doing what he loves. And I'm doing what I love. That's what entrepreneurs do, and they take risk because they start from nothing, from scratch. So it's a lot of challenges to overcome, and so I was really happy when you said, "Yeah, school is good. You have to study hard, but you also have to have fun."
Mhm.
I could see, someday I think there's an entrepreneur right there.
Right.
Yep.
Going back to the honesty part, that Mimi told me today that you can't I don't have a good chance of being a lawyer, and I'm like, why?
Why?
And they
I heard you.
lawyers are liars. If you go to court and one of the lawyers speaks up, I tell them they lied.
They lied.
Well,
They're getting paid for lying too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
they're doing a business, so they're also doing
Basically scamming.
basically working to try to make money from their client, right? So it is for me also. I think it's like better you own your own business, something that you can be honest
Lawyers should
and
be
sleep
honest.
well. Yeah.
Yeah. I never thought that lawyers would lie. I always thought they're like, this is what happened. I'm being honest. You have to believe me. I always believed in lawyers, and then now that I hear Mimi, I cannot believe anything.
Well,
I really want to thank Mimi for
kids
that.
tell the
Thank you, Mimi.
truth.
Hey, how
Said you have to be businessman.
Thank you.
how honest
An
are you?
entrepreneur.
I'm pretty honest. When I say it bad, like one time I said a bad word, stupid, because like me and my cousin were getting into a fight. I'm like, you're stupid, and then I'm like, I just froze for like maybe like 5 seconds. I'm like, what did I just say? I ran upstairs crying because I said a bad word, and then I come into the bathroom, and I'm like, I said a bad word, and they're like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you have to advise, children at your age now, what would you tell them? Can you tell them that honesty is the best policy?
That is true.
Mhm.
Some politics lie, some politics don't lie, but kind of doesn't matter when you're a politic. You know what I mean?
How important school is to you?
Really important. It makes you like evolve,
Mm.
but also you, like she said, you have to have fun too. I don't know.
So you can say that education is very important.
Yeah, basically.
You know, what's his name? Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. He dropped out
He
of
didn't finish college, but he's one of the richest men in this world. You still say important to go to school, right?
Mhm.
It's best to
Wait,
be
who?
Bill Gates. Have you heard of him?
No.
He's the owner of Microsoft. He started Microsoft. Yeah, with
Yeah.
Paul Allen. Yep.
And what's his name? Steve Jobs.
Yeah, started Apple.
Yeah.
Mhm. Also dropped out of college.
They drop out of college.
Yeah. So
We're not encouraging you to
Drop out.
drop
Yeah.
out. We just said, well, everything is possible.
Yeah.
Some people didn't go to college because
Mhm.
money.
Some people didn't go to college because they're destined for dreams. They're destined for dreams too early than expected. So they didn't really want to go to college. They're just like, I'm just gonna take this risk and see if it works out.
Some people go to
That's
college.
an entrepreneur.
Some people go to college to impress. Look, man, I got a master's degree. Don't tell me nothing because I got a degree.
There's a lot of those in Palau.
A lot of them. Yeah. So what? You hold a master's degree, but what do you have? What
Yeah.
is your contribution for the society
Yeah,
and
family,
community that
society.
you're in? You know.
And we-
So you have to have education and also good work ethics,
Mhm.
and then you'll be.
That comes from the heart.
Yeah. Don't forget about hard labor, like building a house or doing gardening.
Doing practical things.
Yeah.
You know what my father told me
But,
when I went to college?
mhm.
I was 17 when I left Palau to go to college, and my father sat me down and said, "Yes, education is very important. So remember education, because when I die, I leave you nothing. So it's your own education. But also remember, you can get all the education in the world up to the sky's the limit. But if you don't know common sense, there's no use for your education." That's what he told me.
That is so much common sense.
You get it. That's awesome.
Man.
Can you imagine? A
Yeah.
9-year-old gets that? I've said that to many adults. I've shared that to many adults when I go around doing training.
Mhm.
You know, like you can get all the education in the world, but if you don't have common sense.
Wait,
Sila mo
can
nga
you
maral to ko rungan ganda habal ko like at school
No, I see.
Can you say that again? I'm gonna write
In
that down.
English?
Mhm.
Smart.
Yeah.
So you can get all the education in the world, all the master degrees, the PhDs, all the doctor degrees. But if you lack common sense,
You know when he writes,
all that education degrees goes out the window.
you know the way he writes like doctors. Hard for you to.
Oh, that is hard for me to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a way of writing. You read it, you don't understand, but you can look at it and tell you.
He's in
Yeah.
5th grade.
So you can get all the.
And he gets it. He
Yeah.
gets this.
But
This is like
nothing.
human words of wisdom all around the world, and many of us adults don't get it. You can, and you know how many Palauans we have, so many who are master degree,
No.
PhD. They know it all.
Kamu keringira toko opinion.
Oh,
Kamu
okay.
keringira.
Yeah, when you're done writing, I'd like to ask you a quick question. Oh, look, what did you write? I can hardly read it.
You don't understand.
Yeah.
You write
Can you
like
read it? That's it from you.
So you can get all the education in the world, but it's. Wait, that's a cross out. But it's nothing without common sense.
Woo! Awesome! Can you read it loud for Imelda to really hear it?
So you can get all the education in the world, but it's nothing without common sense.
All right.
And I feel like the people
I'm
that
so proud of you.
I feel like the people that understand that have common sense. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You have to learn common sense to like understand.
Correct. Yes.
Just like learning, you just have to understand it.
You know, he's
That might know.
only been here a week, you know, and time to time I feel stupid talking, you know, when I talk to him because he, you know, he says some words that are, what the heck is that, you know? He used words way above his age, you know.
Yeah.
So,
That's brilliant.
That's normal. My vocabulary is high school level, so
oh.
And do you ask a lot of questions?
a lot.
You better watch out, Grandpa
Don't say
Diaz.
something that you not. Grandpa, you said we're going fishing. What's going on? You know, I got other things I gotta do. You know.
That's great. So, what do you suppose an opinion is?
I suppose an opinion is something that you want, you think. It's something that nobody around you maybe some people maybe feel you, but it's just you and yourself.
And it's your own thinking, right?
Yeah. It's just when you're like blackness and you just think.
Yeah, that's your opinion. True. I mean, it could be fact or it could be opinion, right?
And it's not wrong.
Yeah.
Or it's not right.
It's not right. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Opinion is just an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, whether it's wrong or right. It's their opinion. I respect that.
Yeah, and like as you were like saying earlier, when you're not on this talk show, some people don't really like you because you say stuff about them that they didn't do legally, and they get mad at you for that. you don't really care about it, and that makes you you, and I really like that. I really love that you don't care what people think. And also you don't care what people think because you have the power to destroy them and the lawyers.
It's also one of the reasons why I'm friends with Grandpa Diaz. Because I also feel that sometimes people, they don't know the difference between an opinion and facts.
That's
You
just
do it
painful.
at 9 years old.
Yeah.
That's just painful if you don't know
Yeah.
opinion and facts.
And they get mad. They get mad because they cannot separate.
I think you're talking about Karen or Kevin.
One of those. The Karens and the Kevins.
Okay, go ahead, carry on. You know.
The K's. The KK.
The KKs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What else would you like to talk about tonight?
I don't know. You pick. You pick which one. I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
I'm just lost.
5th grade. Do you like your teachers? Do you have one teacher, more than one?
I don't really have a favorite teacher.
Yeah.
But mostly my favorite teachers are the ones that I've been through.
Yeah.
I like Miss Anna from 3rd grade. I like Miss Jessica from 4th grade. And I don't know about Miss Nova from 5th grade, but I'm going to find that out this year.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't kind of want to go. I want to go to middle school, but I don't want to go to middle school because she told me lots of things like on the last day, and then I couldn't figure out like one of them that she said. The only thing I could figure out it was lunch duty.
Lunch duty. Lunch
And,
duty.
yeah.
Say
and
something impressive about Palau. You've been here almost a week now. This is day 6,
This is
right?
your first time in Palau?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. He was here
A third
yeah,
time
third.
in Palau.
1 year
So-
old and 4, and now he's 9.
yeah,
Oh, so now is the time when you really can see.
soak it in.
Say
Yeah.
something impressive about what do you
Yeah.
see about Palau that
What's
you...
your impression?
Yeah, what's your impression?
It's the cleanest place in the world.
Oh,
Oh,
the
that's
nail
wonderful.
on the head, yeah.
I can't say
Yeah.
enough about cleanness. Like I've never seen an island so clean. Sandy beach. I like Marshall Island would be clean too, but all those propane gas and and then plastic bags, cans, sodas. Actually, there's kind of been a solution to that. People collect them for 5 cents each at the dump.
Is there a recycling center in the Marshall Islands? In
I
Majuro?
don't think so.
No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, we
there's a
just-
company collecting and send them
Oh.
off island.
Oh yeah.
Ah, okay.
But there's just a big the big mountain of trash is the highest place in Marshall. Or maybe like PNA or Napa, but
Yeah, so you know.
one of the highest mountains or the only mountain
Yeah.
is that.
Yeah, the bridge, you know, the
Yeah.
bridge connecting the rest of the islands, that bridge is 3 feet above sea level. And that was the highest point of the Marshall Islands until the trash came. That, oh man, it's piled up.
Interesting. I've never been there, so that's interesting.
I
It's a
think
beautiful place. Yeah.
it's
I like
almost
Marshall.
what do you call higher than this building?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like
But-
I don't
so,
know like
Let's talk about solution. So, what are you going to do about that?
maybe we could.
And can you talk to somebody and say, hey, look, because that's what I was doing when I first came here. Palau was no difference. Graffitis on the wall, trash everywhere, beer cans everywhere. So
People
I fought
spitting
the
out of
battle.
windows.
You know, I
What?
fought the battle and I
Yeah.
won the war.
Mhm.
So this is Palau, and I think partly I was part of it.
Or maybe mainly you're a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to take credit,
Right.
but it's efforts.
From the government.
The government also came in and we start campaign, you know, to clean this place up, because you cannot invite tourists to come to Palau to show them trash everywhere, graffitis on the wall, you know. So we clean our island, and then tourists came, and they appreciate our environment.
Yeah.
and some other programs like Shark Sanctuary. And
Wait, there's a shark sanctuary?
Yep.
yeah, Palau is Shark Sanctuary.
Okay.
It's the first in the world.
We need to go there.
2009.
When we have free time on the boat, we have to go there.
We
Or is it
we
like
go-
on a?
I don't promise you, but we're gonna
It's
go
the
there.
whole ocean around.
Yeah,
It's a shark sanctuary
Oh.
we're gonna go there. There's a place, Ngarmeaus they call it,
Mhm.
where they can.
where you can actually swim and feed the shark.
Oh.
Yeah, but they put a stop to that because tourists go over there and feed the shark. You get too close to him, and then the shark, snatch the food, and at the same time,
It's not my
snatch. Yeah.
not my favorite thing.
So the rangers now tell you not to
Yeah.
feed the shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people still do it. They just stay on the boat. And then when rangers not looking, they take rice and throw them in the water, or chicken parts, throw them in the water. But it's
Yeah.
a lot of tourists coming to Palau. They come here because they want to enjoy a clean environment.
So can you swim with the shark still?
Actually, sharks will be swimming like from you to me.
Mhm.
They come around you, but they don't bite you.
There's
know why?
enough fish.
And you
For
know
them.
why? You know why they don't bite?
They're vegetarian. I've already seen that joke before.
Our sharks are the mga yasa.
Oh.
Vegetarian, yeah. Our sharks are vegetarians.
So you're telling me if I go get some broccoli and feed it to them, they eat it?
Yeah.
Probably.
You think
Okay.
he promised?
I don't promise anything because I'm a hard-working man. When you still, and I'm already up at 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm up already. Now, Omakkai, are we going? I know the magic word. We're going fishing, and then he stopped. Yes, Grandpa. Yes, Grandpa. Because he loved fishing.
You love fishing.
This
eh?
is the retired lawyer. He lie. Number one lawyer of Palau.
It's good that you love fishing.
Sometimes, time to time, I joke. But
Yeah.
I take it back when I know people gonna say, that's how you think, and I said, no, I'm just joking, and laugh it off, Yeah. Okay, next topic. Do you have any important topic that we can talk about?
It's nice to know that he thinks Palau is very clean. We have a lot to improve still, I guess.
Moral may.
Mal.
Segi moral ang ka o mesra window mas. Grand patiam ngaram dia ka komiringi.
I say. Malungin.
Oh, I give it to Irene. Irene read that, because actually I'm not supposed to talk, but I cannot hold my tongue.
These are good questions. They're questions actually for you as the host of the show, Omakkai. So you ready? The first one?
Yes.
What do they feed you at school?
Is this one from Luda or?
I don't know. They sent it over.
Who's
Yeah,
that
somebody
from?
just.
It's not important. Answer the
Yeah.
question. Yeah.
They feed me really healthy. They feed me
Lunch?
sometimes. Yeah, they feed us sometimes steak, sloppy joe. One day there's pizza and ice cream. That was only on one special day. That was one day out of 365.
Oh yeah.
Just to be exact.
Must have been the principal's birthday or something.
It was actually our last day of school, I think,
Yeah.
or second to last day of school.
Yeah.
Because those days were we just don't want to do anything, so we just watch movies all day.
Yeah.
And then do our favorite subjects, PE and other stuff.
There you go. And
Oh yeah, they also feed us brown rice instead of white.
oh,
So now you're eating
with
brown-
rice instead
yeah.
of white rice.
Why brown
Oh.
rice? What's so good about it?
It's healthy.
Healthy.
Healthier than
Healthier than the white rice.
Even though I'm not really into it, still, it's rice. As long as it's rice, I'm in.
I noticed you start drinking milk. Not once a day, but morning, afternoon, evening.
Oh.
I have milk in the freezer with yogurt. It's really good.
Very good.
What kind of milk do you like?
I I mix the almond with the regular dairy milk, and then I put yogurt inside, mix it up, and it's really good. You should try
That
it.
sounds tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you climbing on the scale every day. What are you?
He's growing his muscles. Yeah.
I went I was like a 69 when I came, and then I dropped down, and then I went up to 70.4.
Whoa.
And I was like, what? And then like maybe like a day after or the same day, I dropped down to a 67.4. And it just doesn't make sense to me. How did I drop 3 pounds?
That's why you started drinking milk.
Very high.
It's good.
Yeah.
You're healthy. Hyper is healthy.
Last night is almost bedtime, and he had this weight. 1, 2.
There you go.
Yeah, he's doing his exercise before he go to sleep. I don't know.
Do you sleep 8 hours though? Like 8 hours a night?
Maybe like 10 sometimes.
Oh, good. Well, so he sleeps enough.
But the maximum was
Yeah.
like 13 hours.
Good. That's good.
Since you
healthy.
came here,
Yeah. But
how many hours you average every day,
like,
every night? Come on, be honest.
my parents are watching, so shh.
They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know.
You're not
Yeah.
playing Hanafuda with Grandpa Diaz, are you? Staying up late, playing Hanafuda or something? No?
Kind of what? Oh yeah, I was playing piano last night, and then
cool.
both of them.
I think he's gonna be a musician like his uncle Yandi.
I'm like,
You
Mimi.
love music, huh? You know, the other question the guy asked is, do you drink soda?
No.
Good for
Only
you.
some, like not Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and Sprite and that other stuff, but sometimes I drink like a sip of Sprite, and then I'm like, I don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay,
But I do drink
Good.
iced tea.
sweet.
Yeah.
I think what they
That's
try to refer to.
I drink sweet.
You do sweet.
Yeah.
And what happens if you eat too much sweet, like ice cream? What's gonna happen to you?
Diabetes.
Yeah. Do you eat cakes and stuff a lot?
No, only on like birthdays.
Yeah. Well, I really, really want you to know that you're being a good role model to
Yeah.
kids out here listening to you, because Palau, now has what we call obesity. Also, there are children here who now are diabetic.
At
And
very young age.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I've
Like,
also
yeah,
seen-
8 years old is the youngest diabetic now.
I've also seen some people like under like 20 smoke. What do you call it? I don't want to point this out.
Vaping?
Or no smoking. I don't want them to hear this so they don't beat me up. But these boys were smoking, and then they had a beetle nut with a hole in it, a cigarette that was 90 degrees angle. So the cigarette went through the beetle nut and up, and they're like, and then the smoke went up.
You smoke?
No.
You ever smoke?
Never.
Never.
The only time that it looks like is when we have like this thing like a vaporizer, and then it like turns water into mist, like air, and then I'm like I go over it and.
When I was in the Marshall, you drove the boat that took us to the Rock Island.
Mhm.
Not Rock
You
Island,
drove the
but
boat?
Yeah.
a big boat, and he was driving it.
19 footers.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And he drove us, that's about, 40 minutes ride?
No,
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I have a little brother out there that's sleeping.
Who taught you how to drive a boat?
Yeah, your dad?
Dad, grandpa.
Oh, grandpa.
And
Wow.
Yeah, if you saw a couple years ago, we made a video, and I was sitting on his lap driving.
Yeah. And he, not only that, but he knows how to surf. Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Your father have a surfboard here, so.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, he's got a surfboard. But I didn't want to show him to you because you're going to say, Grandpa, let's go. and let's go surfing, and I'm too busy for surfing. I don't know, I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to surf.
this is not the place exactly to surf anyway, so.
You have to go south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get waves or Malkeo. Yeah.
It's mostly still water here, so.
Mhm.
And basically,
Yeah.
we just go on the ocean side, so you're gonna have to take like a 30-minute ride to go all the way to the surfing spot, look for all those waves, taking like maybe another 30 minutes, getting your safety gear on, maybe another like 25 minutes, and then by the time you're ready, sun goes down, and then you have to do all your.
Are you all set to go back? Are you ready to go back yet?
Never, nah.
You're not ready to go back.
Yeah, Mimi's actually gonna cancel my flight.
So you can stay. Yay!
Yeah,
you're having fun.
Your father is listening, you know.
Hopefully he's night by the time this is. It's like 10:48 in the Marshall Islands, but I don't think he's sleeping right now. I told him to watch the video. I'm like, sometimes I say some wrong stuff on here. And then he's all the way in Marshall Islands with the spanking stick.
Just when you come home, I'm gonna do it to you.
and then after he's gonna give me sashimi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him tonight, and this is not part of the show, but I just want to share it. Palau had to call the volleyball.
Oh wow.
Swimming.
Oh, there are micro games there right now.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's very corrupted there.
Wow.
They're doing good. Not so they can be better, but so far we have 2 gold from swimming.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
And,
good news.
Nauru is number 1.
We're like.
How it is. Nauru is known for lifting weight.
Yeah.
You know, you pick it up once, up to here, another lift, and then you raise it up. So 3 gold in 1 lift.
Wow.
You know, so they're ahead. They've always been like that, you know.
It's nice to know that some Palau sports they're winning because they were losing a lot in the Solomons.
Yeah, I don't think we were quite prepared, you
Yeah.
know, for it, but we did the best we can.
Mm-hmm.
We wish them luck and come home in one piece. And,
Yeah. You like sports?
Yeah, we're 3rd place right now for the gold.
Yeah.
But we're gonna need an update after these games.
Yeah.
And
What's your favorite sports to watch?
basketball.
Not quite. I can't pick because I like lots of sports.
Yeah.
But my main ones would be football, basketball, maybe some.
Baseball, no?
Maybe baseball.
Yeah. You can
Soccer.
join the Little League.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So as the speaker of Koro State, you know,
Yeah.
mentioned it.
Yeah.
Join
And
the
And you
Little
know,
League.
tonight Japan and Palau are playing and for championship, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Asahi Field?
Asahi Field started 6 o'clock this evening. We
wow.
were going to go, but because of this show,
Yeah.
you know, so we couldn't go. But I hope it rained out so they can play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
He's a good age for Little League, so
Yeah.
maybe this summer you can play some Little League.
And plus, you know, his height, yeah? His height tells me that forget about basketball. Baseball, short and stocky. When hit that ball, man.
I'm short. Oh, you're calling me short? I'm like 4'1", and then after I'm gonna be like 6'4".
Grandpa, I'm 9. Yes.
I still got like maybe like I don't know, a couple more years to go, and then I'll be taller than you.
I believe you're right, because on your mother's side, you guys are part German, Haney,
True.
Oh.
and but your father's side, Japanese and Korean, short and stocky. You see your dad? That's how it is, man. It is what it is.
Hey, he's like 5'5", but
5'5".
if he's 5'5", I want to be 6'1".
Oh.
So I can put the candies at the top of the fridge or like the top of the cabinet, and he wouldn't reach it. So
Yeah.
Someday we'll have him host again, and he'll be 6'1".
I
So
really-
you know what's good about baseball?
What?
It's a strategy sport. I often say that baseball is the best sport for if you want to be a good business person. It's
Baseball?
strategy.
Baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah, I agree.
Strategy.
Yeah, they invited me to the
You
Little
think a
League.
lot.
Yeah. who was it that invited me to? Yeah, the speaker. Yeah, the speaker invited me to the Little League.
Oh,
If I'm coming next
You know where
year.
he's from? His house is down there.
Yeah, he's
What?
from here, from
Yeah. All
Hermit.
these good baseball players come from Gurmeet.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight, a team from Gurmeet is playing with the best team in Japan. You know?
There's not only one team representing Japan, or is there different for different cities
It's
like
different.
Tokyo
You
and?
know? Because there's Guam, Saipan,
Good
I
question.
think, and Taiwan and Japan and some other countries playing here in Palau, you know.
Hmm?
And I think
We won against Taiwan.
Taiwan, they're good.
Yeah.
Taiwan and Japan, they're good players, you know.
Talking about sports, I just wanna say that we got beaten bad at softball in the micro game. Palau was 4 in arm, and then RMI 16. We lost by 12. By 12 points.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
How could we lose to softball? You said we weren't really good at baseball, but you said we were good at softball. Lawyer!
Okay, I surrender.
I call this case closed.
All
Okay.
right.
You know, go ahead, Irene.
What are your other interests besides sports and fishing? What are your other interests or hobbies?
But
You know, I heard you talk about reading the other show, and I was really, I'm like, this
Reading,
kid can
this
be a good
guy-
example to.
This guy will be in the
I'm so
restaurant.
proud
you
of
know.
you, books.
He'll be in the restaurant, and I said, "What this guy is doing?" I checked. He's got a book right in between his legs, and he's reading. When he's riding a car, he's reading. The only time I didn't see him reading is when he's riding on a boat going fishing. Other
Because
than
the book
that,
might get wet. The boat.
but he read a lot and required.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Pages a day on the price?
That's awesome.
And his-
and what do you call
His father, packed his suitcase, and there were about 3 or 4 books in there, good for a whole month.
Wow.
I've already finished those books, so I'm just gonna read them over again.
Yeah.
The books that I really love are Big Nate and Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So I just want to give a shout out to that.
Yeah.
Or Jeff Kenny and what's the other name? I forgot his name, but for the other author, I really like him too. The comics, they're just lovely. But my mom says I can't like really read them as much anymore, cause I'm more in the high level than where I'm reading.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stay that level. So she's encouraging me to do Harry Potter, Hunger Games, and I just don't really like books with no pictures.
That's totally okay. At least you love reading. That's not many kids love reading.
Yeah.
You know, Palau had for many years they had a very low reading comprehension.
Really?
Yeah, when we were kids, we were forced. There was no real TV all the time, so not forced, but we loved reading because English is a second language, so we're like learn English from reading, and then TV came around, and a lot of kids just started, watching TV and not reading, and so the reading comprehension went down a lot. So this past couple of years during COVID, this new administration was kind of pushing for, getting the reading level up. So that's why we have an all-around school year.
For me, kind of reading is like watching.
Yeah.
How I explained it to Grandpa Diaz was like they went up to the door and then they opened the door and then you have to flip the page to find out and then you're like, what's gonna be inside that door? And then you flip the page. It's a lion. So it's a lion that's hungry for humans.
I really love the way you explain it. Yeah.
It's like watching, but kind of better.
Yeah. Omakkai, other kids hear you say that, I think they are gonna love reading too.
It's television, but educational.
Right.
There's other
I
television.
got a question.
Wow.
Why I was in the Marshalls for 8 days, I think it was,
Yeah.
and you guys don't have a local television. They don't have
This
BNC.
radio station. Yeah, we don't have this.
They don't have, and you know what? They allow Starlink.
Wow.
And that's smart because Starlink, all of those islands in the Marshall Islands are connected to internet because Starlink.
Yeah. And
So the television that I helped to, build it
Mhm.
20 years ago, I went to the Marshalls and built their cable television.
Mhm.
It's not there anymore.
Oh.
So I asked, what happened? And they said, Diaz, we can reach anywhere in the world by way of Starlink.
Yeah. Get any station they want.
And Palau said, against the law. They
Yeah.
this is not a communist country, They banned Starlink.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
can be in Sonsorol, Hato
It's
Bay,
sad.
and connect to Starlink, and you're on the internet,
Mhm.
telephone and all.
Yeah, when Russia invaded Ukraine, that was last year, right?
Yeah.
Elon Musk, you know who Elon Musk is?
Yeah.
He's the guy, whose company owns
Tesla.
Tesla and Starlink.
But he
sent
owns
a bunch.
Starlink?
Yeah, he
Oh.
sent a bunch of Starlinks to to
1,000
Ukraine.
satellite,
To
low
Ukraine.
orbit. It's a low orbit satellite located about 550 kilometers above the Earth,
Mhm.
and that's how they connect the world.
To help people so they can communicate
But here in Palau,
outside.
I left, PNCC because, they charged me for, using my program and make money and charge me. And I said, no. So I left. And this is, like right now,
We're
we
giving
have,
them content.
yeah. And like right now, everybody in this world are watching us.
Mhm.
San Francisco, California, and also Oakland,
Mhm.
and Australia. The whole world is watching. And it's
Yeah,
a good
the
thing.
internet.
And the Marshalls, like your mom and dad, they're watching us now.
Yeah. I don't know if my mom's watching me, but my dad's definitely watching.
Your dad is.
I would love to watch me live.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Can I ask you one question? You're so smart. I'm amazed at how smart you are at your age. You were born in the Marshall Islands?
No. I was born in the U.S., so I'm a U.S. citizen.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of citizens,
Yeah.
I own 3 citizenships: Palau, Marshalls, and U.S.
Wow.
Lucky guy.
You're a lucky young man. You're a global citizen, just about, with 3 passports.
He's an international man.
So, how many languages do you speak?
Sadly, I only speak like maybe 2 or 3.
English?
English, a little Palau, and a little Marshallese.
That's not sad. That's speaking 3 languages.
But not 3 full languages.
That's okay. You start young. You can still learn. Just all you need to do is practice.
True.
So, lovely show. Keep up the good work, Mr. Omakkai. All right. Very nice to introduce your grandson. Looks like a smart boy.
I
To
like those
Grandpa Diaz.
I like that comment. I
Yes.
like both of those comments.
So what do we say? We thank them, right? I'll let you thank them for the nice comments for you and your grandpa.
So whoever did the lovely show, keep up good work, Mr. Omakkai. I want to shout out to them. And then very nice to introduce your grandson. Looks like a smart boy. I like this one. So I want to give a shout out to that one too. I'm going to
Alright.
keep these to put them in the house in the refrigerator.
There you go. And the questions too.
What do they feed
I think
you at
you've
school?
already answered those, so
Yeah.
you can just keep it.
Refrigerator they go.
Wow.
Okay.
After this, I'm going to go drink my yogurt. So,
Yeah.
like milk yogurt.
It's been 1 hour.
Yeah.
And the show is 1 hour. We already, our time expired. We're going to be doing this. Lou is sick and he's been
Yeah.
admitted to hospital, so we
Say
need
prayer
to-
for
let's pray
him.
for him, yeah. And he'll be back soon. But in the
Mhm.
meantime, we're going to have him, come here. Next guest will be a girl you met related to
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
LSL? Yeah.
LSL.
LSL.
Oh, good.
And what did you tell her to do before she came? take a shower, then what?
take a shower,
Comb your hair,
basically all the
dress,
stuff that
dress nice,
Yeah.
like you.
Yeah.
Man, you.
By the way, that's a really cool necklace you got.
Thank
I really like it. With the,
I think it's from the Marshall, right?
yeah, it looks like it's made in Marshall Islands.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my dad something from Palau too. So I just I'm gonna take what do you call it? How do you call it? It's a
Your
Ziploc.
dad wants so many different food and stuff from Palau, you know.
Buy one thing.
Hymns, El Tul.
He's homesick for Palau now.
Buy one thing that he would love. I grab the Ziploc, put it through the air, seal it, and then I go to Marshall Islands, open it to my dad.
Oh.
He loves Palau.
Smell Palau, eh? Okay.
Good one. I've never heard that one before. Okay, can I invite you to come to the workshop tomorrow just to check it out?
Definitely.
Yeah. Ask Grandpa.
What time is that? Can you do the announcements of this?
Yeah.
Right in this Dorio
Tomorrow,
workshop?
yeah, we are concluding we are concluding our session, our final session on, we call it Dodior Entrepreneurial Skills Workshop. It's training, but it's not really like teaching people things, because you cannot teach entrepreneurial skills to people. It's a natural thing that comes from inside, like Grandpa
Right.
Diaz, right? But we're going to be sharing some really incredible tools to people, like financial literacy skills, digital literacy skills, customer service skills, time management skills, business development skills, social impact skills,
Now that is the stuff
Yeah.
that makes you who I am.
and tax reform skills. So that way people who want to develop, you know what a startup is? A
Yeah.
startup is like even a young kid like you who's 9 and super smart. You can come up with some idea. And hey, how can I turn this into something that I can...
We'll talk
Yeah.
talk about it tomorrow and make
Yeah.
time for it. It's very important, and you'll meet
Yeah.
other people. You know, that's
Yeah.
will be held tomorrow, 8:30 to 3:30 p.m.
Yeah.
on Wednesday at Coro State Capitol Building,
Constitutional Hall.
Okay, and there's a list of things that they're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
I think you need to expose yourself to
All of those
kind of
things.
topics. Yeah.
You're
So,
very, very blessed that your grandpa Diaz is an entrepreneur himself, and so I know that him saying to expose you to something like that is already, we can see you being very successful into the future. I know that it's not many people think it's important, but only a few very smart people like yourself would actually say to their kids or grandkids, hey, take advantage of this free workshop, just expose yourself to see what they're talking about, what's happening. The governor of Coro State is going to open the event. You get to shake his hand if you're there in the morning. If not, it's also okay. If you come a little later, it's also okay. But if I see you, I'm going to make sure that you get a
They're going to
certificate.
speak English? They're going to speak English or
All the presentations are in English,
Okay.
but we're going to be speaking Palauan, but also many times we speak both, because we have
We mix.
because our audience is a mix of
Yeah.
young and older.
So I just want to say everybody should come to this. Like as you were
Wow.
saying, expose yourself. So is it free or do you have to
It's
pay?
free.
So I want.
It's the last free one
Okay.
for Coro State.
Everybody fly from San Francisco. Come to this. This is gonna be the last one.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Omakkai.
You can expose yourself. You can think that you don't really do anything, and then you expose yourself after. You're an artistic man like me.
Yeah, there you go. And then people who will get exposed to this will have an idea on how to develop a startup or start a business in Palau, kind of like Grandpa Diaz did. Starting from nothing and then being blessed because you have a work ethic.
All by myself.
Yeah. It's you and the source giving you all that power, and you just have to really work hard.
Do you know what kind of system I use? Listen to this. Monkey see, monkey do.
I'm gonna write that down.
You know, I watch and apply.
The good things that you see, but not monkey see, monkey do the bad things. No, only the good things, right?
See monkey do things only
Okay.
good things.
Only good things.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
We're coming to an end of this. So you wanna say goodbye to our audience and Irene? Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say one sentence and that's it.
I think I know what you're gonna say. Until next time. I read the script. Until next time.
Okay,
So,
you're gonna say it then. So you,
wait, what's the full script? Until next time.
until next time, take care of yourself and each other. May God bless you.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Diaz Broadcasting Palau. Follow and don't forget to hit the notification bell.
Very
Mimi, did you
good.
write this?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay?
You said it well.
So thank you so much, and I'm gonna have Omakkai say a few words and close the program, and Irene have the same opportunity to say a few words, and I will be the one to say take care of each other. Okay? So start from you.
I don't really have anything to say, but I do want to say thank you. That's a really good thing that you could say. But also, I just wanna another thank you for all this opportunity. Some people come here, and then some of people's grandsons just come here and then watch instead of monkey see, monkey do. And and I also want to thank Auntie Irene for coming to this show in particular. I'm gonna hand the mic over to you since I don't really have anything to say after that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Omakkai. You know, I'm so grateful that you and Grandpa Diaz invited me to this show with you, because I don't think I've ever seen any kid hosting a show. You're the first. For me, you are the first kid hosting a show. And you're doing it live, and I'm like really amazed, and I'm super proud of you, and I really hope that you continue reading, continue being interested and asking questions, and continue doing what you do best, which is smiling and being so smart as you are. Thank you very much for having me with you tonight.
Wait, so you're saying I'm the first kid for the live thing?
For me, yeah, it's really the first time.
Mimi, Moda, where's my world record plaque?
Yeah.
Where's my plaque? Where's my world record plaque?
He really is being an excellent role model. This is something new, and it's
Right, because
your grandson is.
I feel this way. There's so many of us on the airwaves, television, radio, and all of that stuff. We talk about ourselves, but we don't take time to really encourage our young boys and girls to do better by, like what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I really, I must say thank you to Grandpa Diaz is, I'm really grateful and thankful that you are introducing your grandson, to the business that you do, the passion that you do, which is a livelihood also at the same time. And at the same time, he allows you to be yourself, and that I love. I'm really, I'm really blessed.
And that's the only way, because I want to see him make mistakes so I can correct him.
Yes.
Instead of say, don't talk. That's no good. Yeah. Talk, but if you make mistakes, I'm here to correct you.
And his honesty is, the best
It's
policy.
Best policy. Okie dokie.
All right.
We've passed the time. It's 10 minutes up to the hour.
Let Grandpa close.
So I want to take this opportunity on behalf of Irene and Omakkai, Madam President Heini. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, Keola, thank you. Your son is doing well here in Palau. Tell your wife that don't worry, we'll take care of him, and you'll see him sometimes in mid-July. We're going to send him back in mid-July. Imelda going to escort him all the way to Majuro and drop him off and come back to Palau. So thank you, Imelda, for doing that. With that, until next time, take care of yourself and each other. May God bless you all.
Hey, you took my line.
No, that's supposed to be
I
mine.
showed it to you and you didn't say anything, so I did.
How can you say so much?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Say it.
Until next time, take care and we love you.
All right.
Bye.
Even better.